Thank you for joining us. The Carolina Panthers are pounding their way to the biggest game of the season. After last night's victory against the Arizona Cardinals, the Panthers clinched their ticket to the Super Bowl number 50. It is the second time they will play on that big stage in this fairly new franchise's history. 7 News reporter Aaron Rodgers is live here in the studio, taking a deeper look at the Panthers from the announcement back in 1995, all of us remember, to now.
The excitement from last night's game, Amy, can still be felt across the Carolinas. I spent the afternoon at Wofford, which you know has played a big part in the Panthers franchise, talking to people about what it was like when the team first started 21 years ago.
Dabs and donuts. But this line down the block at the Spartanburg Krispy Kreme isn't just because of this sign.
I'm a Panther fan.
He and almost everyone else who packed this store taking advantage of the half-off donuts after a Panthers win.
Very excited. That's why I don't have a voice. I was screaming and hollering last night.
It wasn't just any win. The Carolina Panthers are going to Super Bowl 50.
Clearly, it's an investment that's paid off.
Richard Johnson, the director of athletics at Wofford, remembers when the Panthers were just an idea from one man, Jerry Richardson.
Back in the late 80s, he decided that it would be wonderful to have a football team in the Carolinas. So he set about to do that, putting on exhibition games, showing the NFL there was a demonstrated need for a NFL team in this market.
At the time, the thought was that the team would go to Baltimore or Cleveland because both cities had lost their teams.
No one gave the Panthers a chance, and coming out of that meeting, they picked one team, and it was unanimous. It was the Carolina Panthers.
21 years later, the team is playing in their second Super Bowl, the only NFC South team to do so.
It truly is one Carolina. That's the tagline, if you will, and that's, I think, what makes the Carolina Panthers so special is two states have bought into this team.
Just 6 months ago, these fields at Wofford were full of Panthers players beginning their season. And Panthers fans we talked to say that they're not surprised that in just 2 weeks, the Panthers will be playing for the biggest game of the season.
One of the coaches, Ricky Prohl, actually told me, he said this is going to be a special group. Now, I don't know what special meant. Started rolling with wins, and now you see where they're at.
From the youngest fans to the longtime ones.
Keep pounding.
All the way to the Super Bowl.
Now, this past year was record-breaking for the city of Spartanburg during training camp. They saw 78,000 visitors to the upstate during that time, putting about $8 million into the economy.